Good morning and hello to everyone. My name is Randall York. This video is for Education 221 for the fall 2025 semester. Today I'm going to walk you through a reading strategy called Read Aloud. I'm going to show you how it can be used in any secondary classroom regardless of whatever class you might be teaching in the future. So real quick, Read Aloud is very simple. It is when the teacher reads a text out loud while modeling how to think through it. Fisher and Frey explain that hearing a fluent reader helps students understand tough vocabulary, follow the flow of the text, and get the main ideas without getting stuck on decoding. It is great for older students too, not just the ones in elementary school. This can be used primarily in the secondary classroom, like I previously stated, to further understand vocabulary that students may not hear on an everyday basis. Not every student really is into reading books all the time. Many books that we read, especially on the upper level and especially in advanced courses, have vocabulary that you don't hear on an everyday basis when you're 16, 17, 18 years old. So using this strategy really opens the door for students to broaden their vocabulary horizons. By the end of this video, you should be able to, number one, understand what the Read Aloud strategy is and how it works. Number two, see how Read Aloud fits into different content areas in school. And number three, walk away with at least one example that you can use in your own classroom. So, major components of this strategy. The main goal is to help students understand tricky or complex text. It also builds vocabulary, boosts comprehension, and sets students up to be the most confident readers. The teacher's role is to read the text and give better explanations. As a teacher, you read the text, you pause at certain points, explain what something means, and model the thinking that strong readers use. For example, making connections, asking questions, or breaking down tough words. The student's job is to listen and follow along. They can jot down notes, respond to questions, or talk through ideas. They are basically watching how a good teacher handles a challenge in text. The research connection here. Brabham and Lynch-Brown found that students actually learn more vocabulary and understand text better when teachers use interactive read alouds. So basically what that's saying is, the more engaging you are as a teacher, the facts show that the student retains more information. Your goal is achieved better the more into the presentation that you get. So there's a solid research behind this strategy, and it's not just something for elementary age kids. Demonstrations of the strategy. Example 1, let's say I'm teaching history. I might choose a short paragraph from the Gettysburg Address. I would read it aloud, pause, and say something like, okay, when Lincoln says, quote, a new birth of freedom, end quote, he is talking about the country starting fresh after the war. Let's underline because it is a big part of the message. Example 2, for a math class, I could use read aloud with a word problem. I would read it aloud and stop to show students how to pull out the important parts. For example, okay, the problem says Sarah bought 3 packs of markers, each with 12 markers inside. I'm going to underline those 2 numbers since they matter. Then I would say right here where it says she gave 5 markers to her friend, I'm going to circle that because it tells me that we are subtracting something later. By reading the problem aloud and modeling that thinking, students learn how to organize the information before they even start to solve the problem. To wrap things up, read aloud is a really flexible strategy that works across every school subject regardless. It helps students to understand challenging material, build their confidence, and gives everyone an equal opportunity to learn in the classroom. Even if reading is not the student's strongest skill, this strategy will make learning easier for them. And I end with my references. Thank you for taking the time to learn about the Read Aloud strategy with me, and I do hope that you are able to implement this into your future classroom. It truly is a great thing for students and teachers alike.